Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 11th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Virgo, let's see what is going on for you this week. And Virgo. And let's keep going. Ninja, hello. Elizabeth, hello. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Virgo. All right. Virgo, you start off with the Nine of Swords here and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like some of you need to realize that your situation is temporary. So I feel like for some of you, this could be talking about, like saying that maybe things have not been great for a while. For some of you Virgos, this isn't going to be true for all of you, but for a lot of you, I feel like things have been up and down. I mean, just for like the year, I've been doing this now for a year and a month, going live every single day. And for you, your readings have been like off and on challenges. So I feel like some of you just need to realize that it's like you're coming out of this period of time. Some of you, this could have been like a dark night of the soul type of situation. I'm kind of surprised that the Six of Swords hasn't shown up here. You have had the Six of Swords in your daily readings now that I think about it. So, that card is a card of a rite of passage in life. So a lot of you could have been going through or have been going through some like dark stuff or through like a need to face yourself. You do end with the Hermit. The Hermit is you, Virgo, but it's also about a card of like facing your shadow and doing shadow work. So I feel like a lot of you have just done a lot of shadow work. The Seven of Pentacles I like for you here because I feel like it's saying you're seeing growth. You have really good cards here, Virgo. So I feel like a lot of you are going to start seeing changes and growth in your life with these two cards. Next, you have the Star here and the Ace of Pentacles, really positive. So definitely some sort of wish coming in for you here. Ace of Pentacles, I feel like, is almost relief is the word that's popping into my head here. So I feel like for some of you, that Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting like a million different things popping into my head here as well with this Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like it's an offer of relief. The Star card kind of is a card of relief. It's a card of renewal. And, normally she's like sitting in a pool of water, relaxing. So I feel like for whatever reason, these two cards are saying that you're about to get relief or you will be getting relief in the near future from something. But it feels like an offer from somebody else. So for some of you, this could be that you get an offer for a job that pays you a lot more money. And so again, that could be financial relief. For some of you, I feel like it could be like a place to live is popping into my head. So someone could be offering you a place to live or offering you a place to move to or something like that. And again, I feel like it's going to provide relief and rest and recovery and like all those other good things as well. For others, I feel like this is just some other goal that you have. Your readings in general, Virgo, are very goal-oriented. They're very focused on like needing to stay focused on something that you want. So I feel like some of you need to do that. For others, I feel like this Star card is talking about vulnerability for some reason. I feel like it's saying that you either need to be more vulnerable or you need to make yourself more vulnerable, but it's not like we're not talking about vulnerability like, in love or anything like that. It could be, but the Star is about stepping into the limelight. It's about like stepping into attention. So I feel like some of you kind of like that's the type of vulnerability that this card is talking about there. Next, you have the Empress and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you. You've had the Knight of Wands like crazy in your readings for the past few months. So I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for some of you in love. It could also just be someone who's just very passionate or who has like a lot of passionate feelings, who wants to charge forward towards you. For others, I feel like this is about you needing to be more courageous, more bold, more assertive in life. I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of abundance for you. I'm also getting like a lot of birth on the Empress card. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you are in the squeeze, as I like to say. So for example, when I read playing cards, the fives to me represent being in the squeeze. It's like you're in an uncomfortable spot because it's like you're trying to birth something into your reality, but it's like you kind of haven't popped out into the world yet. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you're kind of like in the squeeze and it's like you're about to pop out into the world and it's like you're about to be reborn with these two cards. So I love it. This is still very positive. It says things are going to be improving. As I always say, to me, the Empress is definitely a card of improvements coming in. Maybe they're not here yet, but they will be coming in. For others, I would be careful of like player like energy. Your cards are rather positive here. So again, I read differently than a lot of other readers, I would say. I read more intuitively. I read not necessarily read the cards or what they say. I don't always use their meanings, but what I would say to you is that I would be careful of someone who's just like, if you want only a sexual connection, I feel like that there could be someone who just wants a sexual connection coming in. They're not really looking for, anything more than that. If you're okay with that, then that's fine. But again, if you're hoping to be with someone and have like a truly deep commitment, I feel like this person is just more into the sexual connection. I don't think they're actually looking for, something that is going to be like longer term or something like that. And again, you're not going to get any judgments from me. It's up to you what you want, but I feel like this is just saying if you don't want that, avoid it. If someone comes in, and I feel like it will be obvious as well. Like, I feel like it'll be obvious what they want. So it's not like it's hidden, but I feel like you just need to be careful of that. Next, you have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is someone much more stable coming in for you here, Virgo. Could be another Earth sign. You get Capricorn in your readings quite a bit. You don't have Capricorn here, but you get Capricorn in your readings quite a bit. So I feel like for some of you, there could be like a Capricorn, or it could be any other Earth sign. Could also be someone with just a lot of Earth in their chart coming in for you in love. I feel like this person is very stable. I feel like they're very patient and hardworking as well. So, and again, I get the word persistence as well. It still pops into my head. So I feel like some of you could have someone who is willing to like pursue you and is willing to take their time. For some of you, I feel like you just want to be single. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you just kind of want to be single and enjoy things on your own, so that's fine as well. This could also be you working very hard towards your goals. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel like a lot of you Virgo people are very focused on goals, wishes, dreams, like things like that. And I feel like you're kind of like focusing on those things with these two cards. To me, the Knight of Pentacles is like a card of faith, and so is the Star, which you have here. And the Knight of Pentacles to me is like a card of an unwavering belief that something is going to work out. So I feel like the more you believe that something is going to work out, the more it'll work out. So I feel like this is just talking about needing to believe and needing to know, like needing to feel it on a very deep level inside you that something is going to work for you. Could be a business, a job, could be a relationship, could be anything. Next, you have the Four of Cups here in the Moon. Yeah, I feel like some of you have fears. It's like you're attracting things into your life with the Four of Cups. And, this is a card of apathy, but it's also a card of, like, attracting things that you want, but not accepting them. This person is sitting there with their arms folded, and it's like they're not reaching out to these cups that they are manifesting in their lives. For some of you, I feel like this could be because of fear. So it's like maybe some of you want love, and you could be having fears, like you're getting love offers, but maybe then you're having fears, like, is this person a player? Is this person gonna be with me for a long time? Is this person gonna do that, or this or that or whatever? So I feel like some of you need to like move away from the fears here. For others, I feel like you just need to see that the things you desire are being attracted into your life. It's really funny, Virgo. Today I was listening to a thing about law of attraction. And this lady was talking, she was talking on stage about, she was asking the person a question, basically, that the person that was talking about the law of attraction. She was saying, I want to attract all this money into my life. I've been trying to attract money into my life. And she was going on and on about all her problems with money. But then at the end of it, she said that she had just recently started dating someone who is a millionaire. And it's like the person on stage was like saying, you are getting exactly what you want, but just in a different way. I feel like that's what this is saying. I hope that makes sense, Virgo, because I feel like this is saying it's like you are getting the things you want, but maybe they just look differently than what you think they're supposed to look like. So I feel like some of you, this is kind of like saying pay attention to the things that are being brought into your life. It's like maybe you want to move, for example. Maybe you're being presented the opportunity to move, but maybe it's not exactly where you want to move to, but it's still an opportunity to move. So it's like you're still getting what you want. And you never know how, maybe there's an opportunity to move somewhere. Maybe you don't really want to move there, but maybe you move there and it's amazing. Or maybe you move there and you find love. Or maybe it's just a stepping stone. Maybe you just move there. Maybe you get a job that pays you enough money to move somewhere else, right? So I feel like some of you I feel like this is talking about so much, Virgo. I'm trying to organize it in my head, but I feel like it's talking about like steps. Like there are steps you have to take to get somewhere, but I feel like some of you need to get out of your head with that Moon card as well. Next, you have the Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. I love it. This is a very quick movement towards success, so I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you. Eight of Pentacles to me is also a card of material success on the horizon. So if you're like hoping for money or waiting for money, this card does say money is coming in, but maybe just not right now. So it can just represent like it's not really a card of delays, but it just says the things you're working on right now will produce results in the future. For others, I feel like this is talking about like diligent focus. I would say Eight of Wands Wands to me is a card of hitting a bullseye. Taurus had a couple of these cards actually that you have, so the earth signs are very similar this week, but this card says like focus on things that you desire, or focus on things that you want in life and stay focused on those things. And so I feel like a lot of you need to stay focused with these two cards. Somebody just asked if I could post that video. I will leave, Virgo, I will leave a link to that video that I was talking about down below in the description. So once I have this video up, I will put a link to that video down below as well. So yes, to answer your question, but the Eight of Pentacles is like a card of like working towards something. It's a card of diligence and like kind of like staying focused on things that you want as well. For others, I feel like some of you could just be in a learning period. Like some of you might be at school, you might be at a work training, you might be like learning under a mentor, pretty much anything. But I feel like some of you are like learning a craft or developing a craft that will lead to a lot of success in the future. I definitely get moving here. I've been getting moving a lot for you, Virgo, over the past like few weeks, and I feel like if you're moving, there's a lot of growth and benefits to doing that. You have the Ace of Wands coming up in the end. So I feel like it's saying that there are a lot of benefits and there's like a lot of growth to something new, basically a new beginning. I think I said this to you last week as well, that, that really everything you want is going to come in through a change here, Virgo. So it could be any type of change. It doesn't have to be a move. It could be a work change. It could be you getting a new job. It could be you kind of like moving on to a different business. You could stay at the same job, but maybe the change is that you get a raise or a promotion. It could be so many things, right? It could be the way you could be changing the way you look at things as well. You could just be changing your vision, how you see things. And again, that could be leading to a lot of improvements as well. Next, you have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to let go of past comfort zones here with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you need to have the new beginning here, Virgo. The new beginning is where it's at for you, Virgo. I'm telling you, like some sort of new change is going to lead to a lot of growth and abundance for you. For others, I feel like this is you kind of just getting into comfort. So I feel like for some of you, you've been experiencing like difficulties and challenges. Like I said, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles to me is like a card of having luxuries or just having the nicer things in life, or whatever that is for you. That's going to be different for all of us, right? It's like for some of us, that could be a Ferrari. For other people, that could be a Prius, right? So it's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like for a lot of you, this could be you having luxuries or nice things in your life. I also feel like if you're doing anything creative, like any creative projects, you could be like getting onto YouTube, you could be working on writing a book, it could be anything like that. I feel like there's a lot of success in those things for you here, Virgo. So I feel like that's what you should do here with those two cards. Next, you have the High Priestess and the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there could be news coming in for a lot of you that changes your mind about things as well. To me, I'm getting Neptune and Pisces on this card. This doesn't necessarily represent Neptune and Pisces. It does represent Pisces, but I'm getting Neptune and Pisces. To me, Neptune and Pisces challenges are our established beliefs, like the things that we believe in our lives. So it kind of just says that, there are certain things that all of us believe, and Neptune and Pisces' job is to challenge our established beliefs. It is to challenge the things that we just believe for whatever reason, maybe because our parents told us something, or maybe because we belong to a group of people, and that group of people tells us things as well. All you have to do is watch the news for like 10 minutes, right? I would say don't watch the news. I would avoid the news at all costs, but I'm just saying, if you want to see what I'm talking about, watch the news, right? All this stuff is being challenged. Every single belief from every single angle. And again, it's just Neptune and Pisces. So a lot of you could be having like certain beliefs challenged. And again, it could be coming in through intuitive hits. That's usually what happens with Neptune and Pisces. There's a famous astrologer. I would also post this video for you if I could find it, Virgo. But there's a famous astrologer. Can't even remember his name. I watched this like a couple years ago when Neptune first went into Pisces. And he was basically saying Neptune and Pisces is like, there could be someone who is racist driving down the side of the road, and they could see someone of a race that they don't like on the side of the road who maybe their car had broken down. And for like a split second, that person maybe would pull over and help that person and then drive away and be like, wait a minute, I'm racist. So it's like Neptune and Pisces can make us like totally get out of our head, where we just like totally forget that we believe something, and then we do something, and then it changes our beliefs, right? So this is a positive thing. This is for positive change, right? Because in that situation, that person could say like, wait, why am I racist? I just helped that person and they were really nice to me. So again, these are for positive changes, right? So I feel like you need to kind of believe those things. I'm not calling you racist, Virgo, but what I am saying is that there could be certain beliefs that you have that are established, but again, you don't need to believe them. So trust your intuition with that High Priestess card. The other thing is, again, this could strengthen your beliefs, like more positive beliefs as well. And finally here, Virgo, you have the Hermit card and the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like some of you are opening up to love. Like maybe you went through a dark period in love with the Hermit card, or maybe you went through a period of time where you were kind of like withdrawn in love, or maybe you wanted to be more independent or single. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of like more open to love with these two cards. For others, I feel like you just did shadow work, like I said at the beginning of the reading. I feel like a lot of you have done like a lot of work on yourself, and this is saying that now you're kind of like moving towards more success. So I feel like that a lot of you are kind of like making better choices in probably all areas of your life here with these two cards. So yeah, I feel like some of you are still like have a little bit of a like sense of independence inside you with this Five of Swords, but the Ace of Swords to me is saying that you're like moving more towards a victory here. So I feel like there could be victories coming in for you. And again, some of you could be like, I feel like for some of you, maybe the mind change that I was just ranting about for no reason for like 10 minutes, maybe the mind change that you are having is that you don't need to be independent anymore. Maybe you do want to have someone in your life. It doesn't even have to be love. It could be like maybe you're realizing that, you know, you can let go of certain challenges that you've been through. Like sometimes we hold on to challenges for no reason. It just keeps us stuck. So I feel like this is, I get like a sense of freedom here, Virgo. I'm getting crazy stuff pop into my head for you here, Virgo, but I would say it's very positive. I feel like this is like very deep work that you've been doing for a very long period of time, but I feel like it's a good thing as well. So Virgo, I love this. This is probably one of the better readings I've ever done for you, actually, now that I've gotten to the end, but it looks very good. I feel like a lot of positive energy, a lot of positive change as well. So thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. I will be back, of course, in like 5 or 10 minutes to do, who am I doing next? Capricorn. And then I will be back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the daily reading as well. So make sure to come back for those. Miss L. Scott, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will Kay get the LM job, GA, or in Georgia or Texas? I would say Texas looks a lot better with the Magician. Magician tells me you can have whatever you want. So it says if you move in that direction, you will be like attracting a better life. So I would say option number 2. I feel like you'll survive is what I'd say to you. Yeah, the return of emotion, much more happiness. So I'd say yes. But all right, thank you everybody. Really appreciate it. And I will be back in just a few minutes.